Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Oh, it's a great day, isn't it? It's a great day to have a great day. It's a great day to find what we're grateful for. So that's what we're going to do this morning. One thing that you're grateful for. Good morning. Good morning. Please share this out as you find it. Just share it so others can find it. Good morning, Grace Isas. I know you're out there. You can't hide from me. So if I can find my phone, am going to share so that people can find it easier. That's the whole idea, is put it out there. So all you have to do is click on it and you're in like Flynn. So let me find it.
There we go. You're in.
Gracie, good morning.
Good morning. Morning, P.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday.
This week is moving right along, isn't it?
Very
I know
fun.
Deirdre's doing our countdown, so we'll see how many days there are left until I get on an airplane.
Good morning, Andrea Greg. Yes. And we're so happy you're on and that everything went well yesterday at the dentist.
As well as it could go, Gracie. Yeah, today's the biggie.
Oh,
Today's the day I have. I broke two teeth this year. I don't get it, but I did, and so one of them is being extracted. The remnant is being extracted today, so that's not going to be fun.
yes. I thought you'd
But
be there.
I had 3 hours in the dental chair today.
Okay.
Something to look forward to, right?
Always. Well, we're happy you're here with us on this terrific Tuesday. Thank you, Teri.
Absolutely. Okay, I just shared it out online and to the groups. Andrea, so glad you're here. Annie.
Oh, the Annie 7.
Our Bayou babe in the house. Annie, how are you feeling? I hope you're doing a lot better, sweetheart, and that recovery is going well for you. So, Gracie, do you want to lead us in the heart-brain coherence?
I think I've been practicing it. I'll give it a try.
Oh, you got it.
Yes, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
So this is Terrific Trusting Tuesday. And so let's do some of the heart-brain coherence. Put your hand on your center of your heart. And let's go into our hearts. Slow down the breathing. And just envision your lungs are a big balloon. So fill it. And take a little sip to fill it a little more and let it go all the way down to your heart, to your center. And then let it out slowly. And we want to take a second deep breath, slowing down our breathing, filling those lungs, filling that balloon, and letting it go all the way to the diaphragm. A little sip. And then let it out slowly. We're going to do our third deep breath. And this one, we're bringing in love into our world, into our hearts. Breathing in love. And then releasing it out into the world. You can do it in a big huff. That's what Teri says. She's letting the balloon air out. And then Then we're going to take another breath and bringing in our affirmations. Deep breath. I am worthy.
Mm.
I am enough. I am healthy. I am happy. I am a spark of the divine. I am enough as I am. I love myself. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities approach and show up for me everywhere. And we're all here. That is a great affirmation. We made it here for our morning nourishing welcome. Thank you, Teri.
Thank you, Gracie. That was beautiful. Miracles happen every day, and they most certainly do. Uh, I just
Morning.
was getting a phone call. I am just blown away sometimes by the miracles that do show up. And thank you, Deirdre. That was 232 days in a row of saying those affirmations. Isn't that awful?
5 days.
Only 5 days left.
Yes,
Oh, are you all getting as excited as I am?
we all are. Morning, Michelle Landers. Brandy's here. Good morning.
Oh, hello.
Hope.
Our hope is here.
Yes.
Expect your miracle. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Teri's miracle
Yeah,
is coming fast.
I know. Gracie, the more I say it, the more real it gets. it, I said to somebody, I just feel like I have to pinch myself. And every time I say it, I have to just pause and say, I'm really going. So yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy. I have a quote by this lady named Florence Shen. Anybody ever studied with Florence Shen?
Yes, I studied with her.
You familiar with her?
Yes.
So she says,
Morning.
nothing is too good to be true. Nothing is too wonderful to happen, and nothing is too good to last.
Yeah.
So when we think about things like what I just said, it's such a huge thought that I'm really getting on an airplane and flying to Egypt and India and London. It's like nothing is too wonderful to happen. Of course it's going to happen because it's part of my divine plan and our divine plan as a family that we're all participating in this wonderful journey of peace on earth. So nothing is too wonderful to happen. Keep that in mind when you're doing your manifesting. Yesterday, wasn't that a great manifesting tool?
Yes.
To script things the way we want them to be. So think big. Don't play small. Think big and what can possibly happen. That's wonderful, and it'll happen. I love it.
And Teri, it's I just wanted to say this, that we, because of where we are and how long we've traveled on our journey, we tend to shy back and say that cannot happen to me. That is not for me. And I'm at that place in my travel, on my journey, where I'm saying, yes, I that rings in here in my heart, and it comes from a place of love and goodness. It can be mine. So I think that's just, thank you for that reminder that it's for us. We have to put away
Right.
those old habits. Put away the old.
Exactly.
I'm.
Exactly. And it reminds me, Gracie, of the teaching of Abraham Hicks,
Yeah.
that it's just as easy to manifest a castle as it is a button.
Yes.
It's just that easy.
Mhm.
There's no there's no greater miracle, there's no lesser miracle. They're all miracles.
That's right. Yes.
And when we think that something's too difficult for us to achieve, think again, rethink that thought, pivot away from the judgment that something better than or lesser than, and bring in the castles. That's what I say. Let's manifest castles. That's what we're
Yeah.
doing. We're dreaming the big dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Terry, we
see
got
prayers.
yeah.
Hope's prayer that Hurricane Melissa can change her course and stay in the sea until she wears herself out.
That's a good
I
prayer.
haven't heard anything. I know it was supposed to hit Jamaica, and I'm really hoping that it does not. So let's manifest it, turning away from any landmass.
And Michelle Landers is with us. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning. Kathy Han just came in.
Yeah, yes.
Kathy's having her blood work done.
Oh.
Oh, Leo, thank you. Leo says you deserve it. Your mission of peace deserves to be shared worldwide. It's called Peace on Earth, not just peace in the USA.
I like that. That's really very, very good.
Love that. Don Baker. Oh, I got to show you all my birthday present that Don brought me. Can you all see it?
Oh, it's pretty, Terry.
It's Kuan Yin.
Yes. And it's in jade. Is that a jade or?
It's jade. Yes. Thank you, Don. I'm going to wear this close to my heart while I'm away on this international peace tour.
Terry, can I just ask a quick question?
Sure.
So with Chauvel, the one that you just read for us, I listen to her, but sometimes is she in the same approach to life and spirituality as Edgar Casey, or because I don't tend to hear her referencing her platform of my platform is the Bible. That is, it just it's the story, and so it just tells me what would happen, but it's up to me. I am here living mine and my connection. How is she? Is she? How would you say is her base?
Yeah, I believe that she brings in the energy of God. Every time that I have read anything by her, that she does quote scripture. She does help us to understand that we are spirit beings living in this human body. There's a lot of wisdom in her writing. And Joanne has these books here. These are not my books, but I did pick them up because I wanted to understand more about what her writing is, because I've quoted her many times.
Yes.
And I love her saying that your word is your wand. And I know that's not her original saying, but that's one of her teachings that she does. I've been working with a lot of people lately who have had loss of one kind or another. And shout out to my dear friend Norman and Monica, because they have a dear, sweet little fur baby that we're pretty sure is on its last days. And that's huge when there's such a loss like that. But I've also talked to people who have lost physical things, objects
Yes.
that were very dear and very precious to them, that held meaning. So one of the first pages I opened to, because I always ask, what do you want me to know from what I'm going to open to, whether it's the Bible or a book or, whatever it might be. So I'm going to read this one thing about loss out of here. But before I do, let's see what Linda's got going on. Linda says, I've mentioned this before, but my grandmother's technique to manifest was to write a thank you note and put it in a drawer. After she passed, we went through the bureau and found all the notes, and they had come true.
Oh,
I love that, Linda.
it's wonderful.
That's beautiful. Yeah. So I want to talk about loss. And especially this really hit me when I read this, because I think this is going to help all of us. Maybe you've lost, and we don't really lose people, we know that, but we're saying loss in terms of the physical being, or if you lost something like that was a memento from a loved one, and all of a sudden it's not there for you to access. And I had this just recently with a client who had lost something that belonged to her mom, who is now passed. So she says, if man loses anything, it shows there is a belief of loss in his subconscious mind. As he erases this false belief, the article or its equivalent will appear on the external.
Hmm.
And Gracie, this was exactly what the angel said to my client when she
Yes.
was telling me that she needed to know if it was gone, or if
Yes.
she would see it again. And that's exactly what the angels told her. For example, a woman lost a silver pencil in a theater. She made every effort to find it, but it was not returned. She denied loss, taking the affirmation, I deny loss. There is no loss in divine mind. Therefore, I cannot lose that pencil. I will receive it or its equivalent.
Oh.
Several weeks elapsed. One day she was with a friend who wore about her neck on a cord a beautiful gold pencil, who turned to her and said, do you want this pencil? I paid $50 for it at Tiffany's. The woman was aghast and replied, almost forgetting to thank her friend, oh, God, aren't you wonderful? The silver pencil wasn't good enough for me. Man can only lose what doesn't belong to him by divine right or isn't good enough for him. There is no loss in divine mind. Therefore, I cannot lose anything that is rightfully mine. These are the affirmations.
Wow.
Infinite intelligence is never too late. Infinite intelligence knows the way of recovery. There is no loss in divine mind. Therefore, I cannot lose anything which belongs to me. It will be returned, or I receive its equivalent. Do you love that, Gracie?
I love it, Terry. And what's so funny, Terry, it's so poignant. We had a guest who stayed at the hotel where I work. It's only 6 rooms. It's called the Inn at Irving Place. And she put her earrings that were given to her by her husband, then boyfriend or fiance, and she put them in the little envelope that we put the keys in. And she was going to give them to her daughter getting engaged. So she was trying to cover that circle. But she put them there and left them on the dresser with the tip for the housekeeping. So housekeeping just came and I believe they took them and took the envelope and threw it away because we always throw those away. So this to me is so poignant. I'm going to talk to the lady. I'm going to tell her this because I think it was time for them to get out of that recycling, and there's
Yeah.
something else that she's going to give her in that place, and to think of it this way.
Yeah.
Oh,
What I'll do, Gracie, is I'll take a picture of that page with those
yes.
words,
Hmm.
and so that'll help you maybe to explain it to her, this whole concept that we don't lose what's rightfully ours. It'll be returned or its equivalent, right?
That's wonderful because she's been married for 40 years. So, she keeps calling, but thank you very much. And it's amazing that there are other books for Shawville. I only see her on YouTube, and that's how I've been following her with Neville. But it's
Mhm.
wonderful. Yes, that's wow.
Yeah.
Thank
Look at who we have. We have our Jim Rashan.
you. How
We
are you?
have Sue Seekoff. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Wonderful. Does
And
that
Brandy.
resonate with anybody in the peace? I think that's such a wonderful message. for us to remember.
Yeah. You know, our Linda Lemieux is so talented.
Yes,
She has a great gift of remote viewing.
yes.
And so I call on her sometimes when I have a client that I can't get a good read about if they've, if they've lost a, a beloved pet.
Yes,
Many times I'll call Linda and I'll say, can you tune into it? Do you see it? Do you know where it's at or if it's okay? And also lost objects. One of the first things that I realized that Linda was so gifted, I had a client that had lost a set of keys,
mm-hmm.
very important keys, because she worked at a school and these keys opened every door to
Oh,
that school.
I can tell you.
And it was going to be like huge for her to have to replace this key ring and with
Yes,
all the keys. So I called up Linda. and and sure enough, Linda tuned in and she knew exactly where those keys were. And so she did. She told me to tell the client where they were.
yes,
And the client's like, well, I've looked there. I've looked everywhere around there. But Linda knew exactly. She could tune in exactly the spot where those keys were.
yes,
And so I said, well, please try again, look again. And this is what Linda's saying, that she's tuning in and finding them. And
mm,
sure enough, she went right to them and found this key ring. And she was so relieved because it was going to be thousands of dollars to replace all those keys.
yes. That's right.
So
Thank you.
Linda is really gifted. And I turn to her a lot when somebody has something that's misplaced. The
Thanks for
other thing that I do, I
mm,
figured this one out with the help of the angels.
yes,
Archangel Shamuel,
mm,
and remember we've talked about Shamuel on our angel teachings.
yes,
When you pair up Archangel Shamuel and Saint Anthony,
mm-hmm.
ask the pair of them to help you locate your misplaced item. I have found this 100% in my case. I know other people have tried it. I don't know what their experience is exactly, but I can testify that when I do that,
Mm-hmm.
always I find the item that I've misplaced. Always.
Yes,
So they're very, very powerful in that aspect. But pair them up. Because remember, I know from childhood almost, we would say, Saint Anthony, please come around. Something's been
something
lost and needs to be
is
found, right?
yes,
So adding Samuel in there, it just gives it like a little piece of dynamite that really explodes the energy.
wonderful. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. And thank you, Terry, for reminding us about Linda's gift. Because I remember there was the time when I think it was a P or somebody had lost their dog. Remember that?
Hmm.
And Linda kind of said where he was, and
Yeah.
I might call on Linda and tell Linda, "Can you see? I feel very
Earrings. Yeah. Yeah. And also use Samuel and St. Anthony.
yes, I will. Thank you.
Sally's here. Sally and Tony. Hello, hello.
Mhm. Oh, Brandy
And
had her.
Brandy can't find her glasses. Well, Brandy, we just held the conversation of
Yeah.
how to do that, right?
Yes, we did that right now. And thank you, Sue, for putting it on Archangel Samuel and Saint Anthony.
There we
Yes.
go.
Yeah, she put it on there. May help us find missing items. Good.
Thank you, Sue, for putting that up.
Yes.
Try it. I mean, like I said, it works for me every time. Every
Yes.
time I've misplaced something and I turn things upside down, inside out, and can't find it, I call on this pair that
Very
works so beautifully.
well, Terry. I call on all angels. I say, angels, angels. Just in front of it. Where's the battalion? Like, where are you?
Yeah.
Anyway, good.
Yeah, let's just bring them all in, right?
Yes, come on in.
Yeah.
Terry, do we have time for story time?
We do, absolutely.
Good. Hmm.
Are you going to read it for us, Gracie, or would you
Oh,
like me to?
I was I was going to have you to read it for us. Your time with us right now is very precious.
Okay, I
Thank,
can do that.
thank you, Terry.
Let me get to it. It is, oops, where did it go on my computer? My computer is being really weird right now.
Oh, so I'll tell them the heading. It's Never Dim Your Light, which is wonderful, what we're talking about today on Terrific Trusting Tuesday.
Oh, yes,
You know?
absolutely. All right, why isn't it coming up on my computer? Oh, there it is. Sorry. Can't open the documents. This is weird. You know, electronics are being so weird right now. We
They
had an
are.
issue with Joanne's phone yesterday
Mm-hmm.
and it wouldn't ring. She could call out, but her phone, we couldn't call her.
Oh,
That was just so strange.
well,
All
we're
right, I
just
got it. I got it. Never dim your light. So the quote is by one of my favorite people of all times, Janis Joplin. Janis said, "Don't compromise yourself. You are all you've got." And these words by Janis echo through my heart like a gentle wake up call. How often do we hand over our power to someone else's opinion, approval, or expectation? We compromise little pieces of ourselves, sometimes so subtly that we don't notice until we feel inside. We were created as divine expressions of love, unique and whole. Yet the world teaches us to fit in, to dim our light so others won't be uncomfortable. The angels remind us that compromise in love and kindness is noble, but compromise of the soul is costly. You are not here to be someone's version of acceptable. You are here to be the radiant embodiment of your truth. Every time you say yes, when your heart whispers no, a little piece of your spirit cries out for remembrance. And every time you stand firm in your authenticity, even when it shakes the ground beneath your feet, heaven applauds. I just love that, Gracie. I love that whole paragraph.
me too.
So, dear angels, how do I stay true to myself in a world that constantly asks me to bend, to shrink, to please? Dear ones, your essence is sacred. You were woven from light before the beginning of time, designed with purpose and perfection. When you compromise who you are, you dim the very spark that the Creator breathed into you. Stand tall in the truth of your being. To honor yourself is not selfish, it is spiritual integrity. Can somebody type that in? To honor yourself is not selfish, it is spiritual integrity. And when you listen to your inner voice, you align to divine will. When you say no to what depletes you, you make room for what nourishes you. Remember, the more you value your own light, the more clearly others can see theirs. Walk gently but firmly in your truth, and you will become a living prayer, an echo of authenticity that awakens the hearts around you. The angels whisper, "Be the promise you made to your soul before you were born, to love, to grow, to shine. Never trade your divine truth for temporary approval. You are all you've got, and you, beloved, are more than enough." So today, angels, I promise to love fully and not compromise who I am. You know, they've gotten so deep with these messages, Gracie, that I just want to read them over and over again. So it really gets in here in my heart. And thank you, Sally, for typing those words in, because I
And
think those are important words for us to remember, to honor ourselves.
right,
And um, there's a saying, I don't remember who first said it, that self first is not selfish.
yes,
Self first is not selfish.
yes,
It's actually the best thing you can do for yourself is
mm,
to prioritize you, which is to honor yourself, right?
right, yes, yes. And thank you, Sue. She also typed it in. Terry,
Yes.
this week, for the last week and the beginning of this week, the theme from the angels is to be yourself, because up, there's a lot of turbulence. I call it turbulence in the air, and by the way, we remember now that Kate Princess Catherine is going to be queen. So there's a lot of change that's going on, even here in our world here.
Mhm.
And so they're telling us to really ourselves in that we have to remember the tether. We have to remember the anchor, because it's a time where we can go with the herd so much that you're just running. You don't even know where you're running, why you're running,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you're just going. So they're telling us, you know what? Stop, listen to yourself, be. And this message was just very, very powerful. Even the other ones, Terry.
Yeah.
And uh, and I think also, Terry, I thank you. It's also very poignant for you, because now you're out into the world. When we are going out into the world, you're going international. There are
Right.
different cadences to people's conversations, to
Mhm.
the sound, the song of their words, and it could be English, but it's in another melody. Like,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
like what's her name? Hope can tell us. The English. She says, "Sing along." When I do my voiceovers, they tell me, "Can you get rid of your English accent?" But then there are times they say we need that cadence of that English accent, that up and down. So
Mhm.
thank you for this, because you're out into the world now. You're going into the world.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Still having to pinch myself, Gracie, to make sure it's real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it never trade your divine truth for temporary approval?
Right.
And it says walk gently. You know, we look at one thing I must say is I was watching, the whole thing that's going on in England, and how they said, Kate had to go through what Princess Kate had to go through, what she went through with her dis-ease of her body.
Mhm.
She had the cancer,
Right.
and that
Yeah.
was to give her a different cadence. And the angels tell us, because now she walks gently, and it's what is in her heart that's coming out. It's not what is the physical. And as
Mhm.
the angels are telling us here, remember, the more you value your own light, the more clearly others can see theirs. Walk,
Right.
walk gently but firmly in your truth. I like that. Walk gently but firmly in your truth.
In your
And you
truth. Yeah.
will become a living prayer. Thank you, angels. Thank you, King.
Yeah. I can't remember who I was holding conversation with just recently, but they were saying how they had asked and asked for something that their heart desired. They just seriously wanted,
Yes,
something so badly, and they weren't seeing it. They weren't seeing the physical manifestation of it. So they stepped back and they started praying for others to manifest and to have good health and
yes,
wealth and love and whatever. They just went outside of themselves and started ministering to
yes,
others and praying for their goodness to show up. And then all of a sudden, everything turned around and they started seeing the miracles. So I think that's a big part of this staying in your integrity,
yes,
that, you know, your heart is where it matters.
Yes.
And so sometimes we're so wrapped up in, I really need what I'm asking for, or, this is so important to me to have this. And
Yes.
we forget, we are influencing others around us. So
Mhm.
if I'm so centered on myself, then I'm not taking into account you have needs as well, Gracie. Our
Yes.
P's all have needs.
Yeah.
So putting yourself as, priority, right? Keeping yourself in integrity and knowing that you are important, and then letting that flow out and asking for others to be blessed as well. And
Right.
looking outside of that one little um, place where you are, but seeing it universal. And that's what we're doing with this Peace on Earth tour. We're no
Yes.
longer centered on just our United States, which is important. We had to make that priority first so
Yes.
we could build the grid, right? We could
Yes.
put everything in place for that light to shine.
Hmm.
And now let's take it to the world stage,
Yes.
right?
Exactly. And it's ourselves here. We are here. We had to prepare this, and then it's like what they tell you on the airplane, Terry. Put the mask
Mhm.
first on you, then you can help the other person. And it's wonderful. I think
Right.
it's great that and we're always told, center yourself first. If you're out of center,
Mhm.
then you really are not. Your light's not shining. You're not being productive or helpful to others. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's a great one.
exactly.
Oh, Catherine
Uh,
called.
I've loved this conversation with you this morning, Gracie.
It's wonderful. Yes, and I hope it's resonating for the peas. And we're reminding you. This is all this. We're just reminding you. That's what you get here, the nourishment, the reminder. So thank
Yes.
you. I'm enjoying it very much too.
Yeah, absolutely. Catherine Kovacs just joined us. Good morning.
And Deidre has her prayers. So
Okay,
yeah,
and Julie's asked for prayers for her Florida home, her
thank
second home in Rockledge,
you.
and the threat of flooding there. So yes, Julie, we're on it, calling all angels for you there.
Yes, and all the prayer warriors are out. They're all here.
Yes, and praying for Jamaica and your
Jamaica.
family there, Hope, and praying for their safety.
And praying for all those who are near and dear to us in our hearts, in our prayer
Yes,
circle. And
I'm
also,
thinking of Mama Hada Bear and
yes,
lifting her up today, and
yeah,
and her sweet little one that she brought to us, Wyatt.
right,
Praying
yes,
for him to do well and get out of that hospital.
that's right. And we also pray for your family, Terry, Billy, and Paula. And I reached out to Billy, but I just left a voice message. I think it was day before, not yesterday, the day before. And
Mhm.
let's just keep them in our hearts. And when we can send a, if you want, you can send a message to them. And we also remember Blue Jean. She had some wonderful news.
I know, I was celebrating, Gracie.
Oh, it's great. It was great news, and you can read it on the messenger. And also remembering our Blue Jean. I mean Jean, our auntie.
Auntie,
Yes, Hilltop Guru, and Jim.
yes, I did hold physical conversation with our Auntie Jean,
Yes,
and yeah, just her love, and please keep her in your prayers.
right.
Keep her lifted up. And she shared good news with me, in-law Jim,
Oh, good.
and
Yes,
he's
you did.
doing amazing. She even
Yeah.
said he's considering doing pottery. Sue Seekoff, I know you're listening in. He's doing so well that he's considering taking up the pottery again, and there's
Oh,
more to be created by him. He makes wonderful pottery. I mean, it's known
yeah.
far and wide, his pottery skills. So
Right.
let's
And
just pray for him and that he keeps getting better and better every day.
That's
because there
right.
was a big concern there for him.
Right. We got a message from Jim. Sorry, Terry. He says, "Thank you both so much. Today's conversation has been perfect for this time in my experiences." Boy, boy, boy. And you know something, Terry? Like I said, Jim just went in for a repair. Something like our cars, we need a little tweak. And so
Mhm.
now, whatever was is tweaked, and he's back to balance. And I'm going to be saying I've had an alignment, real alignment. Now everything is working perfectly. That's what
Yes,
it. Yeah, because we don't know
everything
our
is working perfectly.
no good.
EIWP.
Yeah, IWP. Marietta. Really thinking of her too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Good morning, Darlene.
Marlene is here. Jim is
Darlene
here.
in Michigan. Thank you for being with us. And thank you, Brandy, for my heart hug. Mm,
Yeah,
I love heart hugs. All right. Well, Gracie, I guess we should get to our prayers.
I think
Any
so.
other prayer requests that you all have, please put them in the comments.
And do we want to do a Kuan Yin?
Yes. Do you have it? Because mine, I think, are in the car. I'm trying to get everything packed up for my trip, and
Are
so
you
I
going to
still have
take them
lots
with
of
you?
stuff in the. I'm sorry.
Are you going to be able to take them with you?
The Kuan Yin cards.
Yeah.
Yes, I should be able to find a little pocket to put them in.
Right. And Terry, I just want to tell you, as a traveler, international traveler, if you the things that you like your lotions and things that you care about or that you need, put them in your check-in luggage, because if they're in your no, put them in, yeah, in the check-in, because if they're in your hand luggage and they go through the machine, that's when they can take them out. I mean, I've had that happen.
Yeah, they have to be a certain size. I do know
Yes,
that.
yes. Okay, let's see what Kuan Yin wants to tell us today.
Okay. And Michelle is asking for prayers for her for some health issues.
Oh, Michelle, yes, we will remember. And your son too, Michelle. I think we have your
Yes.
son.
And
This,
Catherine Kovacs, we're praying for you, darling. All right,
yes,
Kuan Yin.
this is Kuan
Yes.
Yin, and it says, magic of the moon to manifest. This was for yesterday and today too, because we're
Yay.
so, just as the light of the moon ebbs and flows, all things happen according to a timing that benefits the greater garden of life. How short lived that garden would seem if all flowers bloomed at once and then it was over. As the new moon grows full, set your intentions. Your time for blossoming is near.
Hmm. I love that card.
Yes.
I think I know almost all of them by heart now.
Okay, that's funny.
We've
Yeah.
worked with Kuan Yin for a while and just love her blessings for us every day. And
Yes.
thank you again, Don, for my Kuan Yin that's
Yes.
has such beautiful, beautiful energy.
So, Terry, we have Deidre's prayer, which is
We
prayers.
do.
Yes, prayers for all humans, Gaia, and all who live on her back, world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, the coalition of the willing, our troops, the USA, prayers for our Brandy, who really needs them, for Terry and her family, and any traveling peace. And I'll add on all those who are in the path of the natural storms in Jamaica. That
Yes.
will, and Brandy's prayer is prayers for all touched by suicide, addiction, brain injuries, and all dementia of any type.
And
And
Sally needed to jump off, but she left us her prayers.
oh, where did you find that, Terry? Anyway, here. So he's Sally's is we've but on early morning this show I'm going to give you prizes. Offering prayers for all the lost and the lonely, for those who feel forgotten and loved and not loved, for our homeless, may they stay safe and warm dispenser. Oh,
Probably this winter.
yeah, warm this winter. Yes, definitely for our troops. May they, Terry,
May they always be safe
may
and
they
in
always
God's protection. for those who live in fear of another, and for our entire P family here. May we all stand in the grace of our lights and feel its divine protection and guidance.
Yes.
Thank you, Sally and Tony, for that prayer and blessings for your day. And Linda Lemieux asking prayers for her sister Martha, who's having a slow recovery from her back surgery. Yes. And for Catherine dealing with some depression, lifting you up, darling. Just remember that you are loved. Julia Grief. Oh my gosh. Julia is in Japan.
Ooh.
Hello, and whatever time it is there, good morning, evening, night. I don't even know. So Julia, thank you for joining us. Oh, how sweet to have you come into the morning show. All right. So if any of you have a prayer that you have not expressed to us in writing or out loud, just lift it up in your heart right now, because we're going to lift all these prayers in our long prayer list. And anyone who has expressed or held in your heart something that you would love to bring to our Creator, let's do that now. Let's just take a moment and breathe in. Breathe in the love that you feel here in this place, in this moment, and shine it on all of those prayer requests as we lift our frequency up, 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 up to that higher plane. And we go higher and higher yet until we reach the great central sun of our Creator. And we bring all of these burdens, all of these thoughts and desires, our goals, our wishes, our dreams, and we lay them right there. We don't have to hold on to them. We just lay them down, and we ask our Creator to see each one, to love on each one, and to bring forth the miracles. Because God, we know that you are the giver of all life. You are the giver of miracles and of answered prayers. And we thank you for doing so. We thank you and know that sometimes the prayer is answered not the way we expected or wanted, but that is for our best and highest good. And we thank you for that, Creator. We bless you, we honor you, and we all receive what is given from you. We open our hearts to receive, and we know and we trust that we are seen and we are heard. And we thank you and deliver these prayers and our trust that we will receive. And we pray all of this in the name of Jesus. Amen. And Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you.
Asante sana. Give me the international flavoring.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So what time is it?
It's Leo time.
It's Leo time. Leo in the house today. I'm so happy, Leo. Thursday morning, meet up with Leo, and
nice.
Yeah, we've got a tradition now that we have started of having smoothies together.
Oh, that's wonderful.
After all my dental work, that's about the extent of my diet right now.
And that will be before you leave. You leave on.
Yes, I'll be on my way out of town. I will stop and see Leo because he's north of where I am right now.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So, Teri, are you going to put?
I can definitely see if our Leo will sing to us.
I was going
Sing, Leo, sing.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day.
It is a perfect day to have a great day.
Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning,
have an applause.
And my dental appointment is early afternoon. Like I said, I'll be there all afternoon. So please think of me this afternoon, whatever you've got going on, and help me to stay relaxed as I'm in the dental chair.
They have laughing gas. They have laughing gas.
I hope so. I really do hope so.
I always ask the dentist, laughing gas and have laughing gas.
It took me forever to have all the anesthesia released from my body yesterday with the deep cleaning that they did. Now, Leo, I'm headed to Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I will be flying out of on Sunday. All right, we got some thank you. I love yous. We are the winning team. And Gracie, me and you are a winning team today.
I know. It was fun, Terry. I enjoyed myself. And
Oh, thank you for being with me.
it was a pleasure, Terry. Thank you. And maybe tomorrow too. I'll be on with you and see.
Awesome. Oh, thank you, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, Leo sped up.
So, Terry, are you hitting all the messages?
Am I what?
Are you clicking on the messages?
Yes.
Thank you. I love you.
Yeah.
Allow.
Oh,
Play.
Jennifer, the Angel Mobile will be parked in Atlanta with my nephew while I'm away. Thank you for asking. It'll be safe there. It'll be on my nephew runs a nonprofit animal rescue, and so it will be there and all that beautiful energy with these animals that know that they have a safe place to be and are loved. So it'll be shown lots of love while it's there. Yes, Leo, I am driving to Atlanta from Fort Lauderdale to get on the plane. That's right, triple A, y'all. Woo and woohoo. And as Andrea says when she's here, woohoo with love and peace.
Oh yeah, where's our Andrea? But she'll get us.
No, she didn't show up today. But Darlene is looking for a dog. Darlene, I know you came in a little late. I don't know if you heard the conversation earlier about calling in Archangel Shamuel and Saint Anthony and asking for that dog. And if you're connected with Linda Lemieux, she is wonderful at finding animals who have wandered away. So lots of goodies. Maybe re-listen to the first part of today's cuppa and get all that wonderful energy. Andrea's here. Hi, Smiley P. I love our Andrea Gregg.
Contagious. Good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we did it, Gracie.
We did it. And now I'm going to get prepared so I can catch my 9:30 bus to work. But
yes,
thank you. It's wonderful. Teri, I love you so much. I love you all. The peace. Thank you.
Love you, Gracie.
Hug to Teri too. Good luck today, Teri. It's just the repair. They're just tweaking them up.
Yeah. All right, you all. I love you so much. Mahalo for being here. I have to learn how to say it in Japan for our Julia Grief.
Oh,
in Indian for our Prachetta. I'm sure she can guide us in that.
Yeah.
So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day. Yes. And aloha.
Aloha.